Good evening, everyone. The 25th Genius is back with another Tower of God review. This week is of last week's chapter 334. Now, I know this video is a little late. Well, again, I had other things to do, and it was the New Year's and all that other good stuff. So, unfortunately, this video got pushed back just a little bit. But the good thing is, well, for me, is that no new Tower of God chapter came out today, so it kind of works out. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing I have to say is that my boy is still alive. I am very happy that my boy is still alive. As I said in the last week's review, that they didn't really confirm that he was dead, but they were more like saying that he was on the verge of death. And we see in this panel that he is still screaming for life. So more likely, our boy Jinseng is going to be living. And if he lives, I'm just afraid that he's going to come back with such a vengeance that no one is going to be able to stop him. Jinseng is one of the top 100 rankers in this tower. That is huge. He is so strong. So if he comes back and gets training up, he's definitely going to end up defeating Caliban or anybody else. But a lot of interesting things in this chapter happened even prior to, us confirming that Jinseng will still be alive. Well, at least I hope he is. And it's that Bam is just such a strong and overpowered character that I don't really think anyone or anything can really defeat him. So as I told you in the last chapters, that Bam was fighting against Caliban, and honestly, even though he's not able to hurt Caliban yet, he is really not taking damage from Caliban's attacks as well, and it seems pretty even though these two are not really fighting as seriously as possible. Bam is just uncovering new levels and new abilities with his thorns and just achieving new heights that no one even thought was possible for Bam. And Caliban is just not having hope because, of course, he's really strong. And I kind of like how this chapter was because it foreshadowed events to come. One, we're getting rid of the Hell Train, which I'm very happy for because I just want to see more of the tower and more of the world in Tower of God. So I can't wait for the Hell Train to end and for us to go somewhere else. I don't know, maybe an elevator. I don't know. Anything is better than the Hell Train. It's not that it's been an amazing and riveting arc. As being a long Tower of God reader, I just want to see more the tower has to offer. But then two, it just shows that Bam is going to continue to be stronger, and he may be stronger than probably anyone has ever been in that tower. And it kind of proves with this chapter because Enkel greets Caliban, and he tells Caliban that you underestimated Bam so much that he actually was able to end you, which actually horrified Caliban because he says in his own words, not even high rankers are able to touch me, but yet this guy was able to inflict a wound on me. But the thing about this wound, yes, it's small, but this wound keeps growing and growing. So he suffered substantial damage dealing with Bam. And that was just as Bam as in his incomplete state. So when he becomes complete, how strong is this man going to become? Enkel made a point that you've made a grave mistake by letting this kid go. Because when he gets stronger and comes back, what is he going to do? And I've always agreed with these statements, and I always agree that Bam is just a beacon, a pinnacle of power just waiting to explode. So I really just can't wait to see just what else is going to have, what other skills he's going to learn, how many more thorns, or will he be able to complete the thorns? I cannot wait to really see what's going on with just the future and just with these chapters. But this chapter was a really good chapter, and it was very riveting, and it just provided us with a lot of details, and it more set up for future events. It wasn't really the chapter where you just was awed with the artwork and with like the fight scenes. It was more like the arc is resolving and we're setting up for future things because they're still at war. But also the chapter kind of pointed out that war was going to continue to be there, which really is scary because the time frame of Tower of God is actually quite frightening, because in the words of Karaka, come back to this tower, come back to this floor after you get stronger, which means that this war in this floor is still going to be continuing. And it could be continued for probably in Tower of God, maybe for hundreds and thousands of years. So again, I'm just quite amazed. And or it's probably saying that Bam is just going to get so strong in such a short period of time that he's going to be able to come back and just be stronger than he ever was before. You know, I don't know, but this chapter of Tower of God, just the pacing and everything of Tower of God, like, it's just been a masterpiece so far. And again, no new chapter has been out as of yet, but maybe the new chapter will get, again, hopefully a new arc, and we'll just see what's going on with that. But long story, one case in point, good stuff. If you're not reading it, definitely read Tower of God. It's such a great webtoon to check out. Yeah, that concludes my video. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like and a subscribe. Make sure you heart every webtoon chapter that you read, because it helps the community a lot. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be on Sunday.